days.
That was the lightest tap.
That was the best days.
You ready for the show? The show, the show. Pop. Goes the beagle. I got beagles. Yo, but they ain't really dogs. They more like chickens. I got beagles.
I got beagles.
Yeah, that's my new hit album, the LP.
I'm toxin.
I'm toxin.
I'm toxin. Pizza bagels.
I'm toxin pizza bagels. Sorry, that was my Young Gravy flow. Sometimes I spill on
Stop
that. Oh,
Why you gotta
drop to
talk
the
it?
flow. Then I smoke me some dro. Bat wings. Cannabis.
This man is so pissed off listening to like Young Gravy.
So mad.
This motherfucker is fucking famous. Like a rap 100 times better than him.
I'm a Billy. I'm
Yeah.
solid Billy.
Yeah, super sour.
Super pissed.
About as sour as a sourette. Sour heads.
My grapes
The blue ones.
have grown
What
sour.
about the orange?
Oh,
They didn't make orange.
they don't make orange.
Just yellow.
Bring him the salad.
Green.
Bring him the salad.
And watermelon.
All right, Tiffany, tell him where we're at.
Okay, listen. It's Friday.
Bugs.
Just kidding. It's Thursday. Ha! That's your fault for not doing your homework.
This is a joke. Followed by a joke. Make sure to fill in them jokes. All right, come on, lead us off.
All right, man. So I told this guy yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. I was like, dude, I told her I was getting dressed this morning. And I totally remembered a random story of ours as a back in our day.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's totally fucked up. You were
Yeah,
fucked up.
Yeah.
And he was like, what'd I do?
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I'll surprise you on the podcast.
Speak it.
All right, so this man. All right, so I just want to know, like, whenever, say you are in any scenario and you're driving, you know, say you're in the Florida Keys.
Florida Keys.
Okay,
Florida Keys.
everybody, the passenger and the driver have been drinking a little bit, but not too much. Okay, Florida Keys. You get pulled over.
Yeah.
And the cop says, it smells like alcohol in here.
Yeah.
Driver and a passenger.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been drinking.
Who?
The passenger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just taking the passenger home.
Right.
Picked him up.
Right.
He's been. Okay. This man just said this on live camera. This is what you do.
This is what you do. What did I do?
All right. So
This happened with me?
yeah. So this
You got stuff on me?
Yeah. So we're partying at mom and pop's house.
Yeah.
We're playing Pong.
Yeah.
All right. So we're playing Pong and we need more beer. So Ashley's like, I can drive, and you're like, yeah, I'll go with you. This is you.
Yeah.
So you actually go to the store.
Uh-huh.
You go, you get the beer.
Uh-huh.
You're on your way home. You're on the back road to mom and pop's house.
Yeah.
Ashley gets pulled over. Cop says, hey, this car smells like alcohol. This man immediately says, oh, I haven't been drinking, as the passenger. As the passenger, he said, I haven't been drinking. You don't remember that? Yeah, you were on probation.
Oh.
He didn't ID you or nothing. He snitched out like a fucking rat McGee. Ashley had to do the drunk, like the fucking walk the line. I had to do the whole test. Because of you asshole. As a passenger gets pulled over, immediately cops out to the cop. It wasn't me.
That's so funny that I wrote that off. I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
Boy, that's already been
Yeah.
sent to the budget line.
Yeah, and you wonder why she's over here.
Yeah.
Just like, fucker.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, real fucker. You know that?
I'm all doves.
You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, it was in
Snakes.
Well, I mean, we were still obviously pretty young because we were
Yeah.
at that point still partying at mom and pop's house, but
Yeah.
and you were on probation, so that's how old you were, which might have been last week.
Right.
Man, he's always on probo.
I'm always on promo. Just about out.
Dude, you can't. I can't believe you threw Ashley under the bus like that.
I didn't
and
even
you wonder
think
why
I
she
did
hates
that.
you.
I don't even think that
Who
happened.
does that? You know she could have got like a fucking DUI.
Are you positive that
because of your ass?
Are you positive?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, positive. HIV, baby. That positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I understand the hostility between you two. I understand why she's just
Well, that's unfortunate.
she's always fucking up.
I didn't.
Just
didn't-
waiting for you to stumble.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, well, you were there.
You shit with me?
I know.
You know who it could have been?
Mm-mm.
Matt McKay. I'm just kidding, Matt.
100% would not have happened like that.
Billy? Heavy question
nope.
marks?
There's only a few people I know with that bitch in his bones.
Isaiah.
I'm
Sonny,
gonna let that slide because you definitely got that wrong.
I know.
You just said the first random ass name. Nice.
thank you.
So that's how I start the show. Salute.
You're a bastard.
Salute.
Call me out, salute.
What's funny is, yeah, you don't remember that. I think you remember it's a shame. So you blocked it out.
I probably blocked it out.
Blocked it out.
I don't want the pain.
That's a low blow.
Can't
No
carry it.
passenger ever in the history can't say what Dave Chappelle was, Cat Williams would have said, but
Yeah.
Nobody's ever just been the passenger and just been like, this car smells like alcohol in here. Wasn't me, officer!
He's that big. Nah.
Unless
I
you
don't
were
know.
the driver.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was you. Because you came back and Ashley was pissed. Rightfully so. You made her do the sobriety test.
Yeah. It was me.
Well, granted,
It was me.
you was you.
I was the cop in a future life. I was both.
You were like, that's like 2 steps below punching a baby.
I know. No.
You're there, bruv.
Yeah.
You're there, bruv. It's okay. He's matured. He's grown up.
I've served my time.
Served served your time.
Served my sins.
I love that you were telling me a story today. And so this morning he was like trying to like vent to me this morning about his happenings. And like while he was saying it to me, he was like, well, now that I see it out loud, now I feel kind of stupid. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, this morning was a nasty fluck.
It's like you don't carpool with me
It's-
one
yeah,
morning
yeah.
and you just go bananas.
So then what did you do? Well,
I
I
would've-
peed on the front yard. Why'd you do that? Well, I had to.
And then I said, in full screen mode.
Fuck you! Yeah, Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, it's
That was good
definitely
stuff. You
good
were
stuff.
straight hating DD, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Get up on the bucket!
I had no remorse for Juliana Creed.
No, Juliana.
No, Juliana. Where is Juliana Creed? His face when he does it is so good.
Yeah,
You gotta go into that mode.
I can't.
Supersonic
Can't go in that mode.
Deutschman.
Mm,
They call me Young Deutsch.
mm. So, we've been getting like a lot of subscribers.
So mad.
I think we've like almost doubled in like the last like
So famous now.
year.
It's crazy how famous we are because
We
of
haven't been doing this for a year.
the
by way.
money's so good right now.
So, I feel a little self-conscious. Like I had to hide my guns. Like now that
Oh.
we get more views,
Oh, you're
I would
nervous.
put the sweater on and like make no eye contact with the camera.
How convenient, Calvin.
That's hops to you.
Oh. That's Hobbs to you, sir. Oh my gosh. What are we talking about? I need some real toppies. Give me some tops.
Well, I mean, we can continue on what we're talking
Nah,
about.
nah, we're gonna let that one just go.
I think we should faster and let it simmer and let it just build. Let the
I
beat
just-
build.
I just don't see any benefit to the build of the beat.
When's the last time you've been pulled over? We talked about last time I got pulled over. It was
Long
like
time
a
ago.
couple of episodes ago. No, it was like in the last month. Remember?
No, for me.
Oh, for you? In your truck?
Yeah. I've never been pulled over.
I'd
Every
citizen
cop-
arrest you.
Every cop that comes
If I
up on
didn't
my
know
truck,
you and I saw you driving that truck, I'd just be like, excuse me, freeze.
every cop
Like, wait, what?
I drive by with the speakers, they're just like, huh, and they'll like tail me, and then they'll see my Modest sticker, and I'll drive like 60, because if I go more than 65, the car will fly apart. But so they're just always like,
Officer,
then they just pass me.
I can't even do that, speed officer.
Yeah, that's why like it's funny because like I don't ever really speed naturally. Like normally I don't speed, but it's because my truck sucks balls.
Sucks a dick, dog.
Sucks a dick, dog.
Yeah,
It's a bad truck.
yeah. No,
It's actually a great truck. I just want to get it lifted because it's lowered 3 notches and it shouldn't be, because that makes the S10 look stupid.
you should get your truck like raised like mine.
I'm gonna get it at a Lorenzo.
I bought a new truck, guys. By the way, you want to talk about that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Your black truck? Nah. It's too late.
Too late for you, Forrest.
It's too late. For
Fly
you.
with me.
You can't
Pray with me,
run.
Forrest. Fly, fly, far
You
away.
can't run, Jenny.
Yeah.
You can't run, Sarah.
I really hesitated getting a truck like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just pulled.
But
the
it's not
trigger.
as bad though, because like I've always thought like people with like lifted. So my truck's not lifted. I'm trying to make a case for myself
Gifted.
because like I've
I'm
always
trying to
thought,
make a case for myself.
because I've always thought like
Oh.
people with lifted trucks are just like, you know,
Tiny dick.
Yeah, I was like, ah,
that's why
that's-
mine's so small.
yeah,
'cause-
yeah, I know,
'Cause
I
I
know,
don't need
because you're
it.
just a rocket launcher over there. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
I just want to fly. Go.
it's okay.
Put me in.
Be cool, honey bunny.
Be cool.
But so I've always thought like, those douchers, and their big trucks. And now
Now you're part of the gang.
I'm gang baby.
You're
now I'm over here like, what's up?
What's up, Rick?
I gotta go. Never mind, that's not appropriate to say. People from work watch this. But if I was to join that crew, I had to get a surgery to become part of that crew.
You gotta get a thinning.
Yep.
A heavy thinning.
Yep.
Call it a good skim. You need a good skim.
We're tiptoeing. We're tiptoeing a dangerous line.
Who does your vocab? Who does your words?
We were reading off a script.
Yeah, this
Right?
is
That
all
was not. The prompter is over here and over there.
brought to you by Daytona
Over
again.
there. Daytona.
It just keeps popping up.
Daytona's only once a year,
I think
man.
it's an
You
advertisement.
can't be just Daytona in 5 times
Daytona.
a year. Every episode, Daytona. No. Come on, man. The mullet's coming back.
But they pay us so good.
Let me tell you about propane accessories.
Bah,
Bobby?
bah,
Bobby?
bah, Bobby.
Bobby?
Ah, bah,
Jeez.
Peggy.
Can we just
Peggy.
do that for like 7 hours?
Bah. Give me the cold chills.
We already saluted, yeah?
Salute.
Salute. Salute again.
Serendipity.
Mm.
Sweet. So, anyways, Suckerfish Sunday brought to you by Hulkamaniac.
No, but you never
Gosh,
answered. When's your last ticket?
No, dude, I don't think I've had. First of all, I've never had a speeding ticket. Not once in my life.
You ever got pulled over for being shady?
Yeah, a lot. I've actually had a lot of shady pullovers. I've never had a speeding pullover though.
Huh.
It's shocking because like I've speeded sometimes, but like I've speeded.
I've speeded once.
I've speeded before.
On my days.
You guys are bullshit. I speeded.
Listen, okay? Nobody talks about high speed because I only speed when no one's looking.
Yeah.
Like, what?
For the kid of speeding, is the speed when no one's
So
looking?
let me give you the 12-step process about how to speed and get away with that. All
So
right?
how are you speeding currently?
Listen, brother.
Right on, brother.
Right on, bro. Speed on,
Gonna
brother.
take my book, gonna talk my swing.
I ain't doing this
Take
if I don't
me
have
around
more
to
roll.
the diamond ring.
I love it. I think it was like a week or two ago. I did the same thing. You're like, I'm not, dude, don't do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm singing my song, gonna bring my baby to this whole fucking
gosh, that was like the funniest truck ride ever because it was like that over and over and over and over again, but it was perfectly funny.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
It was,
but the way you did it was so organic because you're fighting it and you're fighting it, you're fighting it, and you just keyed in perfectly. Like I can't even mimic how you did it.
Yeah.
It was like your soul. My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yeah.
I'm gonna serve my soul. Okay, I'm sorry.
Gonna take my ladder, gonna go to the store, gonna see a yo-yo, gonna play some for.
What?
I don't know.
Floor.
Ooh, gonna mop it, baby. Yeah, I don't know.
There I was in the darkness of my soul when I told Miss Bobby Jean I need to go. My guitar skills aren't very good right now.
Not even. It looks like you're jacking off. It doesn't even look like a guitar.
What I was doing.
So,
They always dub it in.
one of my favorite videos that Venice watches has to do with the guitar. It's fucking awesome.
I fucking love that video, but it's
know
the
what I'm
worst video that a kid should ever watch because it's like, no, no, yeah. It teaches the kid to say no like 4 times in a row every sequence. No, no.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome. Pretty sure that's a pencil. No, it's a guitar. Really sure that's a pencil.
It's a
It's a guitar.
It's a guitar.
I know that's a pencil. It's a guitar. Pretty sure that's a tennis racket. It's a guitar.
It's the fucking It's a guitar.
It's a guitar.
It's the way he says it though. So
Yeah. What's awesome though, and I can't even lie, is like when Venice, I'm like, hey, put your toothbrush away. She's like, no, it's a guitar. She's like,
got you.
damn,
Yeah.
I've been gotten.
You've been gotten.
I've been had.
You've been swaggled.
Oh,
Swayze.
it's rough days.
So I think it's time that we talk about your skills. Your
And
skills have become Achilles.
what are we talking about?
2K.
Oh yeah, you like my 2K. So this guy's been talking
he
mad
did.
shit because we haven't played 2K together since I pretty much created my character, which
Since
I don't
when?
pay money to improve my character
No.
like you. So I have to like steadily just work on my skills, hone it, baby, hone it. Fundamentals.
His first set of skills was depression.
Yeah.
I don't think
First-
I want to do it anymore.
Second set of skills was acceptance.
Alright, I'm just really bad.
It's cool. I don't even like this game.
I
Let's
know.
play Heroes.
I swear. This guy was like, fuck this game, it's so stupid. It's not even realistic. I scored 50 points, not realistic.
But yeah. In the last week, my guy's gotten really good.
Yeah.
Still not even peak.
No, not even close. He's super quick though.
Scoring 60 plus points, and I'm only a 77.
Once that acceleration goes up, boy,
It's gonna be crazy.
you'd be like a badminton player.
Yeah,
Good mitten.
yeah. Good mitten player.
We need to play a better game, like good mitten.
Never gonna take.
Never. That's when I look at her and I'd say, "You're never gonna get this. You're never
You'll
gonna
never
get
get this. You'll never get this.
Ha ha ha."
So, man, how do you find so much time to play video games? I mean, I guess you don't have a kid, you don't have a wife,
Okay, the white
and you barely have a job.
That's right.
The only job you have is thanks to me.
So,
How do you find so much time to play a game?
well, I mean, I didn't play.
Not only are you playing this game, you're like, oh yeah, but played this other game too. I'm just like,
I like binge out.
you were
hard.
like literally, you're like, hey, you should play this other game too with me, and I was like, I'm about to punch you square in the face because I can barely find
I
time.
barely play this one
I
game.
can barely play this one game.
Nah, you gotta play.
We're about to go toes.
Attorney's one Billy. I'm
I can't do it.
over here playing Go. No, I definitely would agree. You are fizzle bugged, but you'll get there. You'll get good.
So do you care? To explain this pinky ring. I like that you took your wedding band off.
Yeah.
Good.
I put it on my
I
dick.
thought it was still there.
Nah.
It's good.
It's not a wedding band.
Yeah.
Married to the game.
That one person that you know that commented about it
Who?
can now rest easy. Summer.
Summer.
Sum's a tan.
Sum's a tan.
Yeah.
Ah, the fam.
Well, shit, man. Now that they watch this, I was gonna
Yeah.
make a comment about our childhood.
Nope.
About that.
Nope.
About that, and like now.
You.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
You might as well. There's nothing wrong with that. When we were kids, we were in high school, graduating high school, you totally were like, I'm hooking you. We're going to become family. You're going to date you're going to date Summer, man. I was
You're
like,
gonna date Summer,
who?
man.
Like, I didn't even know. I mean, like, maybe you saw pictures, like, but I didn't even know who.
I'm over there like, yeah, there's autumn, summer.
This guy, he's like over here just creating the empire.
Dude, Indiana.
You remember that?
Yeah.
You remember
I
that?
do.
You're like, oh yeah,
I was sold.
you're gonna become family.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
I was like,
We settled.
I don't even know where Indiana is geographically.
It's so funny when you showed up there. We had such a good time in India.
India? We having fun in India?
It's India.
Damn.
India.
Hot dog. Hot dog, hot
Hot
dog,
dog,
hot diggity. Yeah.
Nope. Not a hot dog. It's a guitar.
Ah.
All right.
That's not what's in your. I can't even say the joke. That's not what's in your mouth, bro. That's a guitar. He don't suck dicks, bro.
Dude, that'd be
No
so
way.
funny.
No
Like,
way, that's
if
a
it was
guitar.
Like, if it was like a Pornhub of that, but it was just like, you know, a girl like, what? No, I'm sucking dick. It was like, no, you're not. He's like, yes, I am. It's like, nuh-uh. It's a guitar. And he's like, bing, bing. He's like, she's like playing it. Order the car. Oh god, that was good. That was good for me internally. The laughs,
Yeah,
they were solid.
good. You need that.
Victory.
You had a
laughs.
rough week.
Did I?
You pretty much took L's every which way you looked. So yeah.
They call me the crippler.
They call me Jimmy.
Crippled. Jimmy crippled. They were calling me trouble at work. That's not.
They
a good
always
name.
call me that.
Trouble. There's trouble.
Yeah, our department is trouble.
Now I'm trouble.
It's not good to see us out there.
No.
Nobody likes to see us out there.
So what do they keep me out there for?
What are you training?
Yeah, I know. No, it's been fun. Working with Lee is awesome. Lee is like
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah, she's super cool.
It's good to see some actual.
I told you,
good
I was like,
experience.
when you were like, oh, I'm coming over, I was like, don't worry, man, you're gonna have a good trainer. Everything's gonna be chill. And then she was gone for 2 weeks. You didn't even get that experience.
Yeah,
But you ended up getting trained, so you're good.
it worked out though.
Hot dog.
It was fun.
Dog.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Definitely a good time. Yeah, work's been fun for me. I think. I mean, realistically,
This was
I haven't-
since you've been
Since been gone.
Since you've been actually not gone and like working under me in my department,
Yeah.
this was the best week with you. And like I hadn't had to deal with no drama about you. Like
Oh.
people were just flying off the chain for some reason. Your first 3 weeks, this was like the most
I know.
subdued like week. And I remember just being like telling people like just stop saying his name, like stop, don't put it in the air.
Oh
Like
gosh.
just, I mean, roundabout way. I was basically people telling why are we talking about him?
Oh, it's
I don't
just-
talk about any other employee like this.
It's like a weekly
Why are we
update.
doing this? And it worked. That was Monday. That was
Yeah.
Monday. I
had a
said
good
that
weekend.
to somebody who was asking about you, and I was like, we don't talk about any of my employees like this. Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
This doesn't feel right. And he's like, done. And we just stopped talking about you. Thank
That's good.
fucking God.
That's good. That's good. I just want to do my job. I just, like I'm sitting there trying to
Just
put the
because
80 years in.
we're family.
I know.
People just want to, for some reason.
Yeah, but at least we're doing our job.
Yeah.
Like I do my job.
Yeah. Jobs! Yeah.
Took her yabs. No, I have. Ooh.
They took her yams.
Took her yabs. No, I definitely do love working there, though. I love working with the company. Love who's there. Love the V.
Have you or one of your loved ones lost your yams?
Yams? Yams?
Goddamn right, I lost my yams.
You know, I know a guy that lost his
you
yams.
thought I lost the yams once.
Fuck me, relax.
You know what was the best? Never mind.
Do it.
So the best part about the story about him telling me about his little saga this morning, and me being like, I think you both sound stupid. And you remember you telling me your little scenario, and then even you were like, well, now that I said that out loud, I definitely feel a little stupid.
Yeah.
This is in the middle of The Office, y'all.
Yeah.
Fucking Joe was loving it. He
Oh.
was just laughing the whole time listening to your shit.
God. I tell you, there's no win for the men. It's like being friends with a whole bunch of slaves that all get beat by their wives. And like we're all getting together like, yeah, I told her that I'm not taking that dinner to work. It's like, you said that? Well,
She said
no.
just like that. Though.
Yeah, no, I didn't say that, but I said something just like that.
Something close.
So many things. Every man I know. Now I looked her straight in the face and I said, I don't think you're being very nice to me. Men. What is wrong with us? This fucking every one of us are just like, peace. Peace. I want peace.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta stop saying happy wife, happy life. It needs
Yeah.
to be happy spouse, happy house.
Yeah, it's for facts.
Yeah.
I've always hated that. Like being exalted for being wrong. Like being like, yeah, you did good. You fucked up, but you're the man. Like that's just that would get to you. Eventually you would be like, nah, I'm the man. Like people would be like, what? It's just bad dynamics to like forgive and say that like it just never happened and like, oh, I just want to make her happy. Like it's never gonna be good.
So for only one person to ever be happy, yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Both of the partners should be happy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Which means it goes both ways. So if you say happy wife, happy life, either the other spouse / person is just not being attended to.
Tend to your flock.
Let it be.
Let it be. Let it be.
Whisper
Let it
words.
be. Cornucopia.
Wisdom.
Let it be.
Fuck, we probably just got shut down for that. It's okay. Maybe our editor can edit that out.
Ha! So, I've been watching Schitt's Creek pretty heavily.
Yeah.
My guilty pleasure.
I told you about that show.
No.
Oh yeah, I told you.
I
told you. I've watched it more recently.
Moira,
than you.
no.
I've watched it twice.
Nah.
Be cool.
I watch.
Be
it
cool.
What they would call
You're not even
more
a
frequent.
fraction of David. Stop it. Stop it. You don't have the fucking
Fuck, if I had Stevie, whew,
what?
I think Stevie's nice. You're not attracted to Stevie?
Not her teeth, no.
I don't even look at teeth.
Her teeth, no.
It's like me looking at my dog and being like, hey, you get those teeth checked out.
The fact that you compared Stevie to a dog should tell you everything you need to know.
You're right. I'm off.
But it's cool.
Just-
Whatever you're into, bro. It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault, man.
Shut up.
It's not your fault, bro.
Shut up.
No. It's not your fault,
Why
bro.
do you keep saying that?
You've spilt on this every single time, by the way, so you know.
Did I do it again?
Not yet, but you
Not
will.
your fault.
But you will. Not yet, but you shall.
Not your paw.
Not your fault, bro. It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault.
All right. Let's get serious with the facts.
What do you want to talk about?
Sports. We need a sports update. We need a war update. We need a Biden update. And a politics update. And then a Mike Tyson update.
Okay, lead them all. What's your sports update?
My sports update is this year basketball. Will the Lakers pull it around and make the playoffs?
No.
It's a solid no, huh? Have
Yeah.
you seen LeBron going fucking apeshit crazy, being pissed the last few games?
We're 0-4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. Unfortunately, as long as we have Russell Westbrook, no, we're not going to.
That's not the issue, though.
Oh.
Dude, I looked at the stat sheet. If you look at the stat sheet
Wow.
side
So
by
you
side.
watch the games?
Yes. Look at the stat sheet side by side. All your starters average more points than their starters. It's the bench that y'all have.
Who's your basketball team? You don't have one.
Who's that, a wagon? Curry? Come here, wagon. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a Golden State fan at all.
You don't have a basketball team.
Yes, I do.
No. It's not even the Indiana Pacers. You're from Indiana.
It's the Magics.
It's not the Magics.
Cole Anthony, baby.
Name the last year that they were in the NBA Finals.
2006.
Nope.
Yeah?
2009.
They were in the finals in 2009?
Kobe beat them. Yeah. And then in 2010, Kobe beat the Celtics. So yeah.
McGrady? Was McGrady on the Magic then?
Oh my god. Tell me you're not a Magic fan without telling me you're not a Magic fan. No, that was when they had Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was like the main
And
player.
Steve Francis. Muggsy? So you saying I love my mama?
So your favorite team is who?
So you saying I hate my mama? I'm not saying that, Muggsy.
Jeez
You're
Louise.
saying that.
Jeez Louise.
All right, fuck you. So the Lakers aren't gonna make it. Okay. So he's pretty solid. Who's a shoe in? Besides Golden State, because obviously they're a shoe in 4-0 out the gate.
I think Boston looks pretty fucking solid this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do they got? Is everybody returning?
Yeah. They're a pretty
JT.
young. They're a pretty young core, but they also signed like some pretty key players. Like they got Brogdon from Milwaukee, I believe. As
Brogdon?
Well. Yeah.
That's a steal.
Yeah, and they
Malcolm Brogdon's good.
a lot of older players too, like kind of like veterans, like kind of all those signings.
They always kind of ease them in there.
Yeah. So I don't want that at all. That's my worst nightmare.
You know who looks bullshit?
That's my worst
The
nightmare.
Clippers.
I could care less about the Clippers.
Did you see Paul George, Kawhi, is it Drummond? Who else?
Andre Drummond.
Andre Drummond. There's Curry,
Oh yeah, they got Wall.
Wall.
Yeah.
Like they got 5. That's a Fab 5.
Yeah, but I'm not worried. Clippers always choke.
How's
So
all
no big
James
deal.
doing?
Hmm?
How's Harden doing?
Harden's on 76ers.
Is he doing okay?
He's an all-star still, I guess. But
Oh, okay. Well, it's hard to remember.
yeah, I mean
Football.
he's not as good as he used to be.
What's
Like
up?
he's declined a lot.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
last,
he
like,
has fell
year.
off. 2 to 3 years,
2
he's
years,
fell
yeah.
way off.
Yeah.
Who's making it in football this year? And then let's talk about college basketball after this because I got some stuff.
So football has to probably be either the Bills and Chiefs on in the AFC.
Really?
Yeah. And then the NFC's kind of wide open. I mean, Eagles are the best team considered right now. Like they're 6-0, they're undefeated. But they are the Vikings' only one loss. Vikings are 5-1.
Wow.
Yeah. But
Who do you guys got?
we're not winning Super Bowl this
Who
year.
do you guys got?
What?
Vikings.
Vikings?
Yeah.
Like players? Who we got?
Yeah.
We have a really good offense.
Who?
We have the best wide receiver in the game.
Who?
Justin Jefferson.
Randy Moss?
He's beaten all of Randy Moss's
No
records.
fucking way.
Yeah.
That good?
Yeah. This is only his second. This is his third year, but in the amount of games he's played, he's beaten every Randy Moss record. Actually, that's being nice. He's actually beaten almost every NFL record for your first I think it's 37 games. Anyways, but yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he's legit. He's going to be.
Who's the quarterback?
So I think he was ranked like the 9th best in top 10 best players in the NFL, and he was in his sophomore year. He didn't even enter his junior year, played his junior year of NFL.
Who's the quarterback?
Cousins, Kirk
Cousins?
That's probably why we won't ever win it, because that. But
did y'all ever have Lamar?
nah, man, he's been in Baltimore.
Oh, they ain't never let him go. I
They
remember.
might.
Really?
He's under contract year and they haven't signed him. So with Lamar, they haven't signed him. So if he's a free agent after this year, they're gonna franchise tag him. You can only do that twice. So if they franchise tag him for next year, not this year, but next year, then they can do it a year after if they don't come to terms, and then he's a free agent. They can't hold him at all after that.
He's the shit.
That being said, if that happens, he's getting paid like 160 million in this year and the next 2 years combined.
He's a beast. He deserves every bit of it, though. He's a fucking monster.
Yeah. So if he hits the open market, it's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, well, he's downright sick. I remember watching him in college because I'm a Louisville Cardinal fan, obviously. And I watched him in college so much, and I remember them being like, oh, he's obviously one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen.
Didn't he win a Heisman?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
then because he had 2,400 rushing yards and he had 3,900 passing yards. And they were like, oh, well, they were like, well, he's just too short. He's like 6'1", 6'2", and he's just a better wide receiver. They
He
tried
won
to
the
not let him.
MVP in his second year.
They tried to not let him be the quarterback.
They want to be a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's crazy is when he runs, most quarterbacks are slide.
Yeah.
He runs so effortless,
It looked
effortlessly. He looks like no matter what, he never gets very rarely, let me say, does he just get spot on nailed.
No, yeah.
And where you're like, oh shit, that might injure him.
Yeah.
He's always
yeah, he's pretty good.
for one, he's the fastest person on the field.
Yeah, by far.
And then two, let's say he's elusive as all hell.
Yeah, he's hard to touch.
Yeah.
When we would watch him play and imagine in college, not even fair, because in college level, he's good in the NFL, he was insane in college.
Yeah.
But I would watch him line up
That was
against
a cheat
people.
code. He was a cheat code in college.
Yeah, dude, it was ridiculous because he was so fucking fast and he could throw so good. He had accuracy, crazy good accuracy, and he had an arm, but biggest thing is he just never got sacked. Even if they would break the pocket and shit like that, he'd break out and he would get 10 yards. On so many plays where they should be 3 and out, and it would be oh, 3rd down and 10. Oh, 1st and 10. It happened so many times. He's a fucking beast. He broke out and make a 50-yard runs and shit. He's a monster. But Cardinals basketball this year, we're eligible for the first year in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've been penalized for that bullshit.
Yeah. No worries.
Bullshit.
It's kind of how I felt when USC football got penalized, and yeah.
It's such bullshit. They do it now completely.
And now, well, they don't do that anymore. But they don't allow prostitution yet, Michael. But they do allow players to get paid now.
What are you talking
So you mean the sex boat ain't cool?
What's wrong with the sex?
What's wrong with making love with the jukebox? No, Ricky Rick Pitine, no blood box, no.
You know what's funny is he's such a good fucking coach that he went international and like was up.
He's
for
a good
of the year.
coach. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
he's a beast.
Obviously, I mean
He's
his
a
resume speaks
dynamite
for
coach.
itself.
Yeah, he's
But-
up there with Dickie V. He's up there. He's like he was 589 college wins whenever he left Louisville. So he's pretty sick.
So what are you doing internationally?
Oh, he went and almost won Coach of the Year. I think he went to a championship or something like that really quick. He's fucking crazy good.
Yeah, I mean, the man knows his basketball.
I mean, man knows the mafia more than his basketball. That guy's like his suits are fucking devilish, debonair.
Yeah.
It's craziness,
Yeah,
man.
true that. True that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chucky, what's the cheese? What do you got for me?
So you said what you wanted to talk about. And you want to talk about the first thing, which is
Okay.
what's next.
All right, let's talk about Biden.
What about? I don't know nothing about Biden.
Do you like him?
No,
Who's winning the presidency next year?
really don't care. And it's not next year. It's actually 2 years from now.
David Greenwald.
We're only 2 years in, so we got 2 more
Vote
years.
Green Party.
2024. It's 2022 right now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So next year ain't happening.
It's 2K23.
If it happens next year, holy shit, that'd be wild.
That'd be great.
That'd be an uprising.
That'd be crazy.
Anyways,
I have to go pee. Really bad.
we're only like 12 minutes in.
I gotta pee really bad.
Way to not do your homework.
I'm gonna pee all over the set.
Did you see me go pee before this?
No. Alright, I'll be right back. Hold the show.
Just.
Wrong kid, Dad?
It's okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's getting hot.
It's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here.
Showing off them guns again. Ooh, put them zooks away. Turning the hat backwards. What up, cruise control?
Not much, 5 speed.
Belt sander. Alright. So, we talked about the fun stuff.
Yeah.
What's going on?
One of the points I had listed down today. I want to talk about mental health.
Mental health.
Mental health. I think we could. I mean, I know I could talk plenty about mental health.
We should.
I know you need it.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I definitely think it's important to get your bearings. Definitely get your alone time in. Get your meditating in. Whatever it is, the time that you need, because I don't know. I think I get too overtaxed sometimes. I don't understand it. I didn't used to feel that way, but
What do you do for your mental health? I'll tell you what I do after that.
okay. Realistically, I just try and get alone time and meditate. That's my biggest thing. It's really the only thing I can think of. What do you do?
So for me, it's like I don't know, man. For my mental health, it's kind of a little crazy. So I definitely struggle sometimes with my mental health, meaning that like I hold shit in. Like I don't really know why I do, but like I don't
'Cause you don't have confrontation.
talk about things like to nobody. Like I'm
Confrontation.
very like strong on the outside.
Just the outside?
Well, yeah, in this scenario, yeah,
Only this scenario.
yeah, only this scenario. So yeah, I don't talk about like, but when I do, when it all builds up and it overspills, then yeah, that's kind of like it's really shitty, and it's like not great for everyone involved, because everyone's like, what the fuck? Where's this coming from? Like I was like, back in fucking 1997. No, not that bad, but I do like I don't like. Yeah, you're right. I'm not confrontational, but like I let like things like I let the build be.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I do that
The
same
beat
thing.
build. That's what I'm trying to say. The beat build. But yes, to alleviate some of that for my own mental health, driving. I mean, I think it's scientifically proven that men like to go on a drive, like kind of take control.
Yeah.
You know, because you obviously are in control at that moment, even if you have no other control of anything else. Like,
I always enjoy a good drive.
music. You know me and my music. I've always been super big into music.
Yeah.
But also, that could be a detriment if you listen to the wrong music.
That's true.
You know?
That is true.
I think counseling helps.
Counseling has been vital.
I haven't recently, but I have in general.
Yeah, I mean, I still go to counseling. It's been...
Yeah.
It's been 6... How many months has it been since Stephanie's been gone? 6?
Yeah, there's no shame. For anybody that, I don't know, I think there's such a stigma on counseling, and like I was initially kind of like embarrassed, maybe even ashamed, but like there's no fault in that. Like it's okay. I mean, yeah, especially when I was talking about, you know, I'd never talked about my dad ever in my life until about a year ago.
Well, it's good. You need that.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta get it. What was weird when I went through my counseling was like, at the very beginning, I was like, oh, I don't want it to be a girl, because then I feel like I won't open up. And it ended up being a girl, and it still ended up working just perfectly. It ended up me like saying a whole bunch of things, but she like asked the right questions to where I was understanding that I had problems that I didn't know I had. Like, she's like, where'd this come from? What's this? And why do you feel that way?
Yeah, see, mine was a dude. I mean, I haven't, like I said, it's been a long time since I talked to him, but yeah, I think I had the same stigma. I requested a guy. I don't know.
It's easier to communicate.
Yeah.
And trust another guy for some reason. A guy trusting another guy.
Maybe.
Well, because guys know generally that if there's nothing in it for the other party of a guy, there's almost
I have no problem with the female
chance.
therapist, but
well,
I guess like for like me, I don't even know. Technically, I should probably wanted to talk to a female therapist, because like in that moment, I had like the stigma of like, oh, it being like a weak like male move, so I wouldn't want to be like that in front of another male.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I went with it anyways.
It was much better to do the female one.
And it was everything that I thought was proven immediately wrong. Like every fear and maybe reason that I was telling myself to not do that. It was within like the first 2 sessions, I was immediately sold. Like
it was abundantly clear that I needed to go.
Like my whole life, I thought like the opposite of that. Like I didn't know it could be so beneficial. Yeah. That's for sure one of the.
Counseling is vital.
Yeah.
That's why I used to really love going to membership clubs and stuff like that.
You know, when I was a kid, and my counselor that I was seeing, he was like, "Well, what'd you do like when your dad died?" He was like, "Did you see any professional help?" I was like, "Well," and he thought this was crazy, and it is. Now I think about it, as a kid, I'm 16. As a kid, my mom forced me to go see a therapist.
Yeah.
I had one session, and in that one session, that therapist told me, "Oh, your son's fine. Yeah, don't worry. He doesn't need to come back. He's okay." And my therapist was like, what licensed professional would ever say that to a 16-year-old who just lost his father? And so I don't know. I mean, I've always been really good at making people think that I'm cool and like nobody, not letting a single soul into my real thoughts. But thinking back about that, that's pretty fucked up for a therapist to just be like,
he's gonna die.
I think he's good.
Yeah.
I think he's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
I had my fair share of bad therapists, though.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I had some terrible experiences with doctors and hospitals.
Yeah. Elaborate.
That's not what I'm getting into.
Okay. So, but other than that,
Mm-hmm.
meditating. I've
Meditating.
also so my therapist at that time last year, it was like, yeah, you should meditate.
Yeah.
Better yet, he told me, go on a long, like, exercise.
Yeah.
Go on a walk.
Yeah.
And then meditate.
Yeah.
That was very beneficial.
Yeah. You got it.
Meditating is legit, like,
It legit works. Like it
Yeah.
legit makes you feel this. I don't know, something. It does something. It puts you in a hyper state or some type of reactive mode. But it works.
yeah.
Every time I've ever done it, it definitely helps me. Meditation in general is great. I really enjoy it. So.
Yeah. So, you wanted the real toppies. There it was.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we never talked about it.
Yeah.
Such a big thing nowadays, too.
Yeah.
Everybody, I don't know. I feel like it's a part of everybody's, like, world, whether they like to admit it or not. Like, your mental health is. I was definitely the person that never thought, like,
One thing I was always happy about that so right before, so I had a lot of counseling. I told you that before, and right when Devaney had gotten sick, again, they had told me that like I needed to either get over it and let it go. Like obviously I already knew I needed to let it go, but I had to forgive basically, or forget it. And that was my choice, and since I couldn't forget it, I had to forgive. And so me doing that really did do wonders in setting me free. I know a lot of people don't really maybe see why, but it does something really weird when you literally say, hey, I forgive everything that happened, and when I look at it in retrospect, it's just almost all of it was never even worth it. And there's so many things going on in the world, and
I'm the polar opposite of you in that retrospect. Like, I will hold things like
grudger.
I hold things like things happen to me in my brain, and like I'll remember those for like 20 years.
He even gets mad at me. He'll be like, "Oh, you not call me?" If I hung up on Josh like twice, he would flip out.
Yeah, so I like literally like last week I could be like, you remember back in 2019 when you didn't answer my phone call in January?
Where were you on the 4th?
Yeah, I hold silent grudges.
Yeah.
I hold silent grudges.
Sometimes I don't even know you're grudging.
Yeah, silent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't forget a thing, unfortunately. And I'm really good at remembering dates. So I literally can tell you, like, the last time you wronged me.
Oh, are you?
Today.
In Nebraska.
4 hours ago. But, yeah.
I'm really happy with where we are in life. I guess
Agreed.
what I would like to say in the segment towards the end is that no matter what, if I could have chose, like back when we were kids, this is kind of exactly what I would have never been able to imagine, but would have wanted.
Yeah.
That's why it's so great. So
Yeah, 100%.
it's definitely a great experience knowing that you can control what you want your life to be like.
Yeah.
But I tell everybody this. I actually just talked to my counselor. This is kind of funny. We were talking to my counselor. I was talking to my counselor like last week, and he was telling me, because obviously I still pee in a cup and stuff like that. And I told him, obviously he's like, you're doing good and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, yeah. I said, I'm always good. I was like, I'm not ever going to mess up. And he was like, someone sat in my chair just last week and said that, and they were going to come and see me. And he was like, and they didn't show up today. And he just kind of sat there and it really hurt him. Like you could tell he was invested in it. Like he was invested in wanting to help them. And it, I don't know, it just meant something. Knowing that my counselor was like literally trying to still help somebody, and it really affected him, even when it was, in there with his other patient, and we both just kind of talked about that and just like the pre of not loving yourself and where that's at, and what that feels like, and just how terrible it is, and both of us kind of were talking from a point of no blame, just a point of sadness. Like it was just a point of, you know, hopefully they will figure it out, and I'm sure they will, but you know, when they do, they'll be ready, and that'll be okay. And it's just, I don't know, just this thing that he does that is so amazing to me, that for numerous people, he's just constantly changing and saving lives. And I'm sure he realizes it to like a core, like to, you know, to a thing.
Yeah, I mean, like that's kind
such
of part
an
of the
amazing,
job, right?
well, yeah,
Like,
but it's such
like,
an amazing
it's
thing.
not guaranteed, but
Yeah, but he's
like when you can tap into that, that has to be pretty.
it's affecting lives on a daily basis and changing their lives forever. That's,
yeah.
I mean, it's not something that I strive to do in my career. It's not something I really want to do, but to see how passionate he was in it, I don't know. Just when I was watching him talk about it, and as we were reflecting on them, it was just kind of like, I don't know. It was such a joy to see. It was like watching a coach enjoy being a coach.
I see that. Yeah.
Tacoma. Remember what college football we used to choose? Hawaii.
Yep. That was before I ever moved there.
I know, that's why it's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
Cause that's the fucking school we always used to be, bro. That's why it's
Yep.
so funny.
We used to always take them to the promised land.
I
Remember
know.
that? We were winning Heismans and championships.
The funniest one I ever did was when I played with, I think it was Rice College, and I got him up to the point to
Rice
where,
University.
yeah, Rice
Yeah.
University.
Yeah.
I got them up to the point to where they were like, I did this in college basketball too, I don't say, but I'd get them to the point to where, like, if they were talking about them playing, they'd be like, oh, I don't think anybody's beating Rice this year. And I would just be like, oh, it's like such a funny feeling because Rice is terrible. So yeah,
Yeah.
I did the same thing with Harvard in college basketball. It was like a fifth year. They were like, oh, anybody coming out of Harvard's top caliber player. I was like, I've ruined time.
The space-time continuum is now a vortex of inaccuracies.
Dreamt and damn it, I fucked up the line. Dreamt of unimaginable. I don't remember what the fuck he says. Doctor Strange.
Good time.
What does
All
he
I know
say?
about Doctor Strange is
Hitherto undreamt of.
Cumberbatch.
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 What a fucking name.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict. You okay? Benedict.
Benedict. But then what did you do? Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
That poor guy.
Poor man.
Talk about mental health. You gotta be strong with that.
Our
name.
next segment. Bad names.
Yeah, man.
Man. No, yeah, it's just nothing but happiness. I was literally thinking about that though this week, just how happy I really am. Like, you know, all the lows that I have sometimes and all those things. They don't really compare to like how much happiness that I do occur on a normal daily basis.
I think you have a talk in. I think my cup for happiness and like realizing when I'm like how like good I have happiness is like this.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, like maybe like a shot glass or my sadness.
Yeah.
So it takes a lot longer for me to fill up
Yeah.
and recognize.
Yeah.
Where a shot glass is more like
I'm pissed.
how easy it is to like let
Yeah.
that overspill.
Yeah.
I mean, internally.
No, I guess
You know,
you're kind of
like-
right. Like humans, like in a nutshell, like I could be nice to you 100 times, like in a day, and
Yeah.
then be mad to you, like, or rude to you like 3 times. Like, hey, dude, fuck you for no reason. And those 3 times would eventually
Yeah.
spill over to leading down to no friendship. Like, it's super weird to think that as humans, naturally, no matter what, you're like, you better be giving me 150 goods per 20 bads. Like, if not,
Not even 20.
Not even 20
Yeah.
bads. Like, you get like 5 bads. Like,
You can only have like 1 detractor to
it's a lot.
100 protractors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot to think about. I guess I don't really think about that a lot.
Yeah.
Like our judgment.
So like a lot of things too for me, it's like I have no reason, well, not no reason, but I have so many reasons actually, like the opposite of what I was about to say.
Yeah.
So many reasons to not be depressed,
Yeah.
but it's like that, I don't know, that part of me always exists.
Yeah.
Like no matter how good my life is, like I have a really good life.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Almost spilled my beer.
He just goes right through me. No. That's the only time.
I mean,
it
I have
works
a
is when you
beautiful,
poke him, you know.
healthy family.
I am
It's
beautiful.
just like,
and healthy.
you're not part of my family in that statement, but every other aspect of my family is part of, but like
totally
talking about like on the opposite side of that door.
oh, over there.
Like, I don't know, man. It's just like no reason to be depressed. I mean, fuck. I feel bad for saying that. Currently, I don't have anything bad happening to me to be depressed, but my past is so depressing that it always
Just pain.
inflicts in my current like
It's just
state.
pain. Just gotta get it out.
And you never get over that. It's like people
Well,
are
you
like, "Oh
can.
my god." No, I mean,
I don't think you can get over it.
you will never get over
Get
it.
over
So
it,
whenever like somebody,
It cannot hurt. You can.
so like to say I would consider myself as an expert. Like, if you were to lose a parent,
Yeah.
I would be a very good person to like kind of help you and console
Yeah.
you.
For sure.
You don't ever get over that though. Like, I'm not like tip top. Like, I'm not like the peak. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's been a long time and I'm still not like
I mean.
But you don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you ever get over that
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
But I think
Time
Yeah.
is the one guy said. This is the funniest thing because one guy said, he said, I lost my brother last year, and I said, I'm sorry about that. And he said, you know the only thing that made it better? And I said, what? And he said, time. And I sat there for a minute because I didn't know what to say, and I thought about it, and that's the most realistic statement I've ever heard. It's like it's the only thing that heals pain like that is time, and it doesn't heal pain. It's just it's the only thing to like help because like honestly the outlook and everything
I don't know. If we're gonna go down this road and we can, I don't. I kind of disagree with that because now that like so much time has passed, that like it was about a month ago, 2 months ago. Me and my mom, you know how I switch weekends off with my mom.
yeah.
So my mom comes here one weekend, and the other weekend I'll go
Yeah.
drop Venice off with my grandparents, and then me and my mom will go do something together.
Mhm.
But when we were doing that, we were out and about, and I think we were just, at a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, and we were just talking randomly, and it just hit me like, I haven't heard my dad's voice in so long in my head.
Yeah.
And I don't believe, and so time does not heal that. That affected me like a lot. I was like I never thought about it until we were talking about it, but like I really struggled for a good long time to hear my dad's voice because there's no recordings. It's like I can't watch a video. It's like that really fucked with me internally. It's weird. Unless you watch this right now, nobody else knows that besides my mom. Like, it wasn't something I brought home. It wasn't something I told you. It was just like something that really, like, time, I don't think, I mean, I don't know how time helps anything. Like, I disagree with
Time
that.
dulls the pain.
I don't, dulls? Maybe waters it down.
I mean,
But
I think dealing with something is the only way
I think
to
if
heal
you
something.
actually, I think time helps you lose concept of what you thought your feelings were.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you actually put yourself back in that place and you think about those thoughts and those feelings,
Well, I don't
I
like
think
to
you
do
will go
that.
exactly. Well, so all I'm trying to do is just disprove the
Yeah.
time theory.
Well,
Like if I really thought about it super hard, and I thought about everything that happened up until that moment, I can guarantee you would be probably very close to it, just as depressed as I was once it happened. Now I wouldn't do that. No sane person should do that. But if you think about it like that, then time has no limit. Like it's not no concept in that moment.
I don't know. It's
Nah. If you think about it, if all you really in that moment, you have that person with you 100% of the time. Is alive. That person's alive. For me, it's my dad. He's alive.
yeah.
So time doesn't actually heal that. Time lets you kind of put a gap in there. Lets other things fill that gap. But if you ever put yourself in that place, if you ever put yourself in that mindset, you can't tell me that time helped. Now that it's 10 years,
It could help give you perspective.
I don't really think so. I mean, it might give you a little resolve.
I guess time, in essence,
It might give you some resolve,
it
but
could help and it could
time
hurt.
won't. Time doesn't help you heal. You don't heal because of time. If you think that,
No, you don't heal because
if you
of time.
think it's been 10 years and I feel healed, like
That's not what
like, well, what did you mean?
I don't think that time heals you in the way like time
'Cause-
makes it better.
Because I
That's
guarantee
not what
you,
I'm
if
saying.
you sat down and thought for 24 hours straight about what happened
Yeah.
in the last whatever you're trying to get over, if you actually just focused on it nonstop, guarantee you go right back to basically where you were. Time doesn't heal that.
But time could also
Time helps.
in a variable, we could argue that it does and it doesn't.
I mean, it's
I-
all about perspective. So I
That's-
guess,
yeah. So
I guess like, but
But I'm saying, in a nutshell, though, time isn't what heals you, and time could be bad in some instances, but I think that time is accompanied by the forgetfulness of pain, and I think that over time,
I think memories fade.
yeah,
And so that's kind of what I'm talking about. If you actually focus on those memories, you'll realize that time hasn't done shit to heal those
there's no
memories.
sense in reenacting bad.
No, I'm not saying that you should do that.
No,
I'm
yeah.
just trying, if you were going to disprove that metaphor, then that would do it.
Yeah.
If time heals, then you should be able to go back to that place in time in your brain, and time should have healed that for you. And I guarantee you it doesn't.
What would be your biggest advice to somebody going through that?
Well, first of all, geez, going through like losing a parent at 16.
It's more than just a parent. Somebody that you love. Somebody that you love tremendously. Like a parent that you love tremendously.
If I could do anything different,
That's not that you could do anything different.
no, because like that's what I'm saying. If I could recommend one thing doing different,
them, yeah.
is definitely for me. I held everything in, so don't do that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm. Like I had a.
But even if you do, you still turn out pretty good. Look at him. Smiley boy.
Yeah, there was some.
He's like,
Yeah. Just talk to somebody about it. That's all I'd say. Like don't you don't have to do it alone.
No.
Like I did it alone. It's a really shitty journey. You can make it out on the other side, but it's
No fun.
you shouldn't do it alone. It's really tough. I've heard a lot of people for no reason. Like you, Billy. And I mean hurt, like I just mean like emotionally, like overspilled randomly when you didn't even know, like unexpectedly. Matt, you, Billy, Ashley, my mom, like, you know, like people like just randomly, like it didn't deserve to. Instead of talking to somebody and getting all my emotions out, let it build, and then I let all my emotions out on like the ones I love, and that's like the one thing I would never want to do ever again. If I could do it all over again, it's just like talk to somebody about it, like, because I just held it all in. I still do, but I'm trying to do better.
Well, you're doing pretty good. Talking about it on live TV. Live. Recorded
Live.
TV.
They're probably gonna confiscate this, so we're good.
Just like normal.
Right.
The last 5 will have to be like secret tapes.
But in the same respect, like the second thing I would teach somebody that goes through that is to not put what you've gone through. It weighs heavy, but you can't neglect other people's feelings because of what you think weighs. Like you can't think you're going through the worst thing of all time.
Yeah.
And not listen to somebody else
right.
who's also in their world thinks that they're going through the worst thing at all time.
Yeah.
That's another thing is I always rated like I'm going through something way worse than you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't do that either.
Yeah.
Like because like it's unfair for one.
Mm-hmm.
I can't just be like you don't know what I'm going through. It's way worse than what you're going through.
Worst place to poke. Stop.
And that's something I did as well. I always, I held like a grudge, like against people that thought their life was hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, they're like, my parents are just so, I just hate my parents. I'm just like,
remember. Yeah, I remember.
I'm like, you hate your parents? At least you fucking got them. So I mean, yeah, you gotta like take that too. Like that's something that like try to stay. Like, don't belittle other people's feelings because you think what you went through was worse.
Yeah, I learned that when...
And I'm still struggling with that one to this day. Like, especially... I'm at fault. I don't know if I'll say every day, but like every time I hear somebody complain about parents, I struggle. I struggle. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. It's just like, I just struggle because, like, you got both parents alive. That kills me every single time. Like, just like, anybody that has breathing parents and they're bitching about how shitty they are and I never want to see them again, I'm just like, I struggle with this.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, just shut up. Go take as many photos with your fucking family as you can and shut up.
Yeah.
But that's just...
It was good.
That's just take as many photos as you can. That's what I learned. Because someday you won't remember their voice. And that really sucks. But don't cry at me, Ricky. Bobby, no. You true big red. You true big red, I promise. But yes, take as many photos as you can.
Yeah. Yeah, my aunt one time was giving her testimony about her stuffed animals. Ever tell you about that? She was telling a story about her stuffed animals. She started crying, like mega bad, like it's gonna be okay because I need to let them go. And like it dawned on me at that moment that like that child, like my aunt who was younger than me at that time, but like I was like. Sorry, at all times. It was weird because she was like, that's the worst she'd been through. So to her, that was her 10. Like, you know, and it was kind of weird that everybody's got that 10, you know, like no matter what it is, like no matter if it's them hanging out with their brother's friend and their brother's friend, like you're fucking dumb.
Of course.
You know,
everybody has their worst experience ever, right?
Yeah,
that's true.
And it's just, you know, no matter what those feelings bring about, like 2 negatives in your life, like negative points, like bing, 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 bing. And no matter if it is something that you've been through worse or better than, to, I don't know, just to not be supportive at that time and just do that. It's only going to bring negative criticizings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Criticisms.
I don't know. There's also something to be said about, and I know you and me can both relate to this. And I think anybody can, but I know you and me have had some fucked up shit happen in our lives. There's also something to be said about like not continuing the cycle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like there's plenty of
Yeah.
statistics
Yeah.
that should show you and me should be down different paths of shitty paths
Yeah.
that were presented to us.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too deep into that, like detailed, but and I really appreciate that for like both of us. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I know the things that maybe happened to us, we would never do to any other human. And I don't mean like I'm not trying to be like mysterious. It's just like bad shit that happens to you when you're a kid, and
Yeah.
you take that as you want if you're listening, and just know it was some fucked up shit, and I'm happy we're not those people.
Well, it's just, you know.
And maybe, and I don't say maybe, definitely because we have each other.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Now
It's
this is getting foo foo.
It's getting foo-foo.
I think we were put in each other's lives because a lot of fucked up shit happened in our childhoods, and we needed each other.
Yeah, it's true.
And like we were each other's support.
We were the fortunate side of our life.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic that we could look back both and just be like, so much sadness and badness, but then at the same time feel so grateful.
Yeah.
Because like I also still feel very grateful, lucky,
100%.
happy, and just cherished and lucky.
This isn't like random either. Today, while we were at work, while we were talking about pets, were you in the office?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, I told that sad pet story on one of our podcasts, and I won't now.
Yeah.
But at work, I was just like, we're talking about pets and stuff, and I was like, it was like with Joe, and Joe was like, yeah, I just had my first cat, or something, like he had his first pet recently, and he still has the pet, and I was like, yeah, it took me a long time to like get a pet, and then I kind of had to explain it. I didn't explain it at all, but I was like, I had like just a little traumatic, like I tried to play it down because it's work. I was like, I had a little traumatic experience with my childhood, but I finally was able to. Toby, I was like, Toby forced me to love animals again, and so that made me think. And I was like, oh shit, you know.
That was a dramatic thing. That alone is its own thing. Oof.
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 Oof. Oof. It's no bueno.
Oof.
But
it's Christmas time. October's about to be over. Christmas time.
I'm gonna put my Christmas
Best
lights up
time
really soon.
around.
I'm gonna put my. Last year, I think I put my Christmas lights up like 3 weeks before Christmas because obviously it's a new house. Like we didn't have Christmas lights even. We had to buy them all.
We gotta start podcasting to work with Christmas carols.
We need to get a phone. So now that I have a new truck,
Christmas carol.
we need to get a fucking phone holder. Yeah.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah. We need to get a phone carrier, truck cast, I guess.
Car carrier, truck cast west.
Parkour.
Parkour.
Yeah.
Doing that tomorrow. Dude.
That's gonna be awesome.
Parkour.
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 Don't do that in the office.
Just gonna jump off Joe's desk. Parkour. You're like, what the fuck? Parkour. Just jumping
For
everywhere.
the record, he has the weakest desk in the office.
I
You should
bet.
not do that.
I
You
bet.
ever seen his desk?
Uh-uh.
It's literally just
Like a
like
coffee
4
table?
poles and like a piece of plyboard. Don't do that.
It's not even a
All
desk.
the other desks, like that desk was definitely bought off Wish or
Oh,
some
God.
shit. Like, don't do that.
Man, Wish is the fucking worst items, dude. You'll like get some condoms from Wish and they'll come like this. Like they're just Wish is like the trickiest fucking app. I wanna know if anyone is watching this video to please comment anytime you've ever bought anything from Wish that's been good. Once. I want to hear one time. Just once. That's all I need.
Which was the best time?
It was the best time. It was the worst time. Alright. Is it Taco?
Oh!
Ooh.
I don't think they can see it.
Taco Bell magic. Taco magic.
There it is.
Taco
This is like the basketball in Space Jam.
Magic.
Stealing all our powers.
Taco. I want to do that scene again.
You get sucked into a fucking golf hole?
Yeah. Fixing a divot.
What are you doing this weekend?
My dad's party.
What kind of parties are dad having?
Halloween party.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Swingers?
For adults. No, swingers.
For adults? Swingers for adults? I'd hope so.
Adults edition.
Swingers.
Adults.
Swingers for mice and men. Like, what?
No. Yeah, no, it's gonna be. Is the bunny causing a ruck?
Good
bro?
God. Kona. Ma! The meatloaf!
Ma!
Fuck! The meatloaf. No.
Have you seen that one with
What?
the animals?
What are you doing? What's your dad's party gonna be like? Is it costume? Are you dressing up? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. So we're doing costumes. I gotta go get costumes. Still haven't gotten the Halloween costumes.
Okay, I can respect that.
You trying to go?
No,
Why not?
it's Thursday.
Saturday.
The party, it's Thursday right now,
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
I have tomorrow and no.
Well, you're already gonna. The grandparents are already watching the baby,
Negative.
and
Not for the nighttime.
and it's already perfect.
What time does this party start?
Like 6 or 7, 6:30.
You're a liar and a fat
6:30.
mouth. You're a liar
6:30.
and a fat mouth.
6:30.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time. You can get out of there by 9.
Oh my god. No.
Adults.
It's even worse.
All
It's even worse.
right. You want to play the credits?
No.
Roll them.
No. I want to really focus on who you taking with you.
Huh?
Who you taking with you?
Monica.
That's a hard no. I'm definitely. That's cool, dog.
You're making a mistake.
You gonna go with all those zippers?
Zippers. She's not gonna understand the movie quote.
She won't understand that quote. Yeah, she's gonna see me next time. You got a fucking problem with me? What do you mean, relax?
Oh, I told Lee about the story in college where we were like, wow, fuck what we used to do. And we were like, do you get it? But do you get why it's funny? Do you get it though? I told her, I was like, just go up to Josh and be like, do you get it? Do you get it though? Do you get it? I was like, he'd bust his ass laughing. She's like, okay.
You can't be giving inside fucking trades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe I even spilled the pod. Such a treachery. I can't believe it.
Holy fuck, by the way. Our last video
Yeah.
has the most views episodes I've ever had.
Yes.
It's crazy. Holy shit. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
That's awesome.
Really appreciate it.
I couldn't believe it.
It means a lot to us.
That's crazy.
What?
We're so simpletons. Like, we got like 60, 70 views
Yeah, I
on it.
know.
We're like, wow. I mean, it's organic though. Like, we
It's
don't.
happiness. I mean, I like it. I mean,
It's
if any.
fantastic. We're not Mr. Beast over here getting
No.
100 million views.
Well, we're not putting it in Portuguese either, so
Yeah, no.
if we did that.
Put it in Portuguese. So if you can transcribe this in any language, we'll take it.
We'll take it.
DM us.
Come on over.
We need these videos
Comment
in
DM,
any language. Any
like,
language.
Subscribe. Any of them. If you want to translate it, to
Even if you want to
anything.
redo it in English, we would accept that.
Yes. Even
Yeah.
if you wanted to edit it and produce it, and we'd pay you, do it. Do it.
Well,
We'll pay you.
so what's funny is never mind.
Tip liberties.
Take liberties.
Liberties with my tips.
Liberties Hey, tips.
Liberty Bell.
Good stuff.
Ah. So are you all swashbuckled?
No, I play more in the tank.
You better be a healer. You better be a healer.
So let's talk about the big issues.
I have high fatigue.
My
Gosh,
stamina is at a low.
so tired. Just get up at 5. It's
I
so
honestly,
tired.
I was extremely tired. I am
I am
extremely
still
tired.
extremely
The way you went to go to the restroom, I was just sitting here like,
I'm so exhausted. I was been so tired the whole pod. We started late too.
not as late when we do it at your house.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, at my house it's like fucking 11.
Yeah,
We'll be going to bed. It's like 1:35. What the fuck?
can't attest to that, but yeah.
Oh,
I really like doing the podcast over here
yeah. I bet you do.
because we get our own bed.
Yeah.
It doesn't look. Yeah, I guess we've been doing them outside at your place, huh?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Be outside.
Because otherwise, we do it on your bed,
Yeah.
and then we'd be doing it on his bed.
Too many gays.
Ain't nobody want to see that.
It's so funny. She's just so close. Everybody's like, "They're fucking gay. I think they're gay."
Like if you didn't watch that episode.
Yeah. I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. All right. Is there anything you want to say to the friends and the family? Follow your heart. You have to follow your heart, Mark. You have to go to the movies and play the games, Mark. You can't know where to jump if you don't know how to press the buttons, Mark. You know that is 1 in 100, Mark. Oh, hey, Mark, how you doing?
Well, I can't take you anywhere.
I didn't hit her. Hi, Mark. It's my favorite fucking line.
Well,
Oh, I
wait,
didn't hit her. Oh, hi, Mark.
Why am I shooting blanks right now?
Hi, Mom. Sorry, it's fucking stuck in my head. Turn it off. Turn it off. The owl ghost baby children. This is my nightmare.
So let's start talking about some of these points.
Bunny.
All right.
It's so funny because if like aliens found that and it was 30 years, they would be like, oh, some lost transcripts. Not knowing the bunnies tore it apart.
I fucking ready, bro.
Oh, for some reason, this paper has withered.
No.
I fucking blew it.